Good morning, everyone. So first of all, thanks for keeping this session immediately post-break, because I know the topics might be sounding very serious, but we will try to make it very light. So till now, the sessions you all were hearing more about innovations, AI, right? So in this session, what we're going to do is like we'll take a step back. Yeah, I want to do innovation. I want to build numbers of solutions using AI, Gen AI. But to do that, what I need, right? So we have Saju, we have Animesh. So let's hear from the horse's mouth. So first thing, I mean, whenever organization think, right, okay, we want to go ahead and build an AI application, right? Pretty first thing comes is like, okay, the robust data platform, right? We have a proper governance in place or not. So I just wanted to hear some insights from you, experience from you, how important to have a good robust data platform even before we start thinking about building AI solutions.
You want to go first?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, before I respond, I would like to kind of congratulate and thank NASSCOM for organizing such an AI amazing event. So yeah, kudos to everyone involved. Yeah, going back to your question, Prashant, our experience has been in the last 10, 15 odd years that enterprises have invested enough in building awesome data platforms, with certain capabilities being enabled by hyperscalers. What we have seen, the robust data platforms really, holds the test of the times in terms of all the changes. It's about how well they adapt and how well they adopt some of these transformations that happens virtually every month in times like these, right? The way we kind of help our customers is through these unique offering that we call it as customer journey map. It helps them assess their current state vis-a-vis their target state that they aspire to, right? And this journey map helps them clearly, align their investments to kind of make those foundational platforms, data platforms, be ready for the next wave of transformations and changes.
No? Yeah, can you hear me now? Okay, awesome. So yeah, just to add on to what Saju said, Prashant, I think that, of course, it's a given, right? The AI is only as good as the data. And the data platforms hold it all and bring it all together. But having said that, we find the previous generation was more focused on structured data. So you had all these ERPs, CRM, everything, which had all the data that was there. But today, if you see an enterprise, if I was to put it into bits, a mid to large size enterprise would actually carry maybe 7 or 8 wagons, if I was to put all the data in CDs, of unstructured data. Right? So I think we are moving towards a time when that unstructured data which we lost all sense of in our previous avatar with all the platforms and all this is now enterprises have realized that is a huge potential that's out there, right? So it holds all the communications between employees, it holds communications between vendors with customers, and a lot of emails, all of these things. So I think that let's take it as a given that you had the data that was clean and it's kept from the structured data point of view. But now I think the challenge from an AI perspective also try to make sense of that unstructured data, which is huge knowledge, which I think that the future holds. That we can really capitalize and compound the capability of the enterprise as a whole.
Perfect. So very, yeah.
Just one more thing to add to, an offshoot of what Animesh said. When we are handling these structured and unstructured data, right, it's very important we kind of keep our vision in front. And, some of these capabilities like the journey map that I was referring to, it actually helps us avoid the tunnel vision trap, wherein you're not like focusing on just the current state, you're also focusing on the target state. And if I have to kind of take an example, of one of our recent assignments we did for Sketchers, which is one of our customers. We could clearly see there was this awesome data platform that they have built, but there was this evident gap in terms of data governance, data quality, right, which is very important from a long-term standpoint. And they went ahead and made an investment on a tool called, on a capability called Light Up, which enabled the data observability part of it, which was one of the gaps that clearly came out. So yeah, these are some of the things that we kind of ensure we have our customers have the right data points to make those calls from a long-term standpoint.
Great points. So I would also like to add a couple of examples like which I have seen over the years. So in KANINI, I mean, I have seen a huge, like last 4 years if you see, I mean initial 2 years were more focused, like where lots of projects which were coming were more AI focused. But since Gen AI has come in picture, I mean the focus has suddenly gone too much into building a data platform. So we have seen a lots of works towards Fabric, like you see the way Fabric is evolving, Databricks is evolving. So lots of things are coming and we all know, right, the moment we talk about AI and the data, the garbage in, garbage out. So if you don't have a good, robust data platform, your insights not going to be what your business is looking for. Just give an example we all come across, right? Like many times it happens like, okay, you're working, suddenly you see the SMS coming from your bank and then you leave everything and you open the bank and see the message says that, okay, your credit card bill is so much, please ignore if you've already paid. and you realize that, oh, you have already paid a long back. So this is what a clear-cut examples like where you do see like each banking system has system for each and everything, but the systems are working in silos. They don't have an aggregated system or the layer through which, okay, they can talk to each other, they can bring insights which customers looking for, and that's why Saju have brought a very good point of customer experience. So everything we are building at the end of the day, we have to make sure that good experience is going to the customer, and that's where for large banks and healthcare being in a KANINI, I have seen lots of focus towards building a platform like a patient intelligence, customer intelligence framework, which will give a 360-degree view to the customers and patients. So that is something I wanted to add. So now we talked about data platform. So like let's see, now company has built a data platform. They have very good data platform where, okay, from all their systems, data is coming to their data warehouse, their lake house, everything is set up. Now 2 years back, suddenly this disruption came called generative AI. So just for the benefit of everyone, like before Gen AI, we had the large language model, which is nothing but Google's BERT model. And that was trained on 3.3 billion of data, which is nothing but more of our Wikipedia data, like 3.3 million watts. Then comes ChatGPT or OpenAI, trained on 17 trillion data, and goes on and on from there. So because within a couple of months, we have seen OpenAI came in picture, Llama came in picture, Claude came in picture, and the Gemini came in picture, and it's going on and on. So just wanted to know, like for organization, having a data platform, organization even does not having a data platform, but at the end of the day, the business growth is important. So how you see the Gen AI is helping here, how any organization should take that? If you could put some insights.
Sure. I could kind of go first. So again, just to put things in context, right? Now we talk so much about Gen AI. In our previous session, we were just referring to AI being there for 20, 30 years. In fact, artificial intelligence as a capability was coined back in 1950s. So the way we see it is, we are riding kind of the waves of AI. The first wave was the whole artificial narrow intelligence. It took multiple shapes in terms of automation, RPA, and so on and so forth. But with the boom of internet, the whole compute cost, storage cost dropping, we have this next wave of AI where we have deep learning, ML, and now our favorite Gen AI. Right? There's a very interesting thing that happened a couple of weeks back where two analysts, McKinsey and Gartner, they came up at the same time, almost at the same time, two insights. One, McKinsey came up with saying, okay, the adoption of AI has increased to 78% from an average of 50-odd% since the last 5-6 years. So that's a great sign. On the other side, Gartner came back saying, almost 50%, if not more, of all the AI models are not going to make it for the next 3 years.